wishing on dreams instead of problem. Genie, come through, I need you about that bottle. Facing highs, ducking lows, on my toes, never on my pivot. I know I'm tripping, the way I'm living is something missing, but I can't get it. I've been wishing on dreams instead of problem. Genie, come through, I need you about that bottle, that bottle. Nigga, ain't nothing changed but the range. Nowadays, just to cope, I need a...
Yo, what's up? This your boy Rudy Winslow, and welcome back to 30 Black and Nerdy. Yeah, man. I was doing like a little research, and I was looking at. I'm gonna cut this down before I get copyrighted, just in case, just in case y'all can hear it. I was doing some research. It was talking about. Hang on that. I was doing some research on doing a little research on like content and what's like different topics and stuff like that, and I came across a question, and it was like, is anime good for your mental health, or is it bad, or is it good for your mental health? And I don't know. I think that's it's like if you saw my um, five things gamers should do for their mental health video. I feel like it's pretty similar to that. Like I feel like anime can be extremely beneficial for your mental health, and I think that it could be detrimental. Like if somebody is voiding a self of human interaction, because listen, we need to be around, next to, in communion with humans, with people, with beings. We need it. Like it's innate, right? But well, I don't want to say but. Yeah, I don't want to say but because it is innate. But I said but. So what I'm saying is that we need that human interaction, but at the same time, we need things to once we once we start just filling the world and giving people us, giving people ourselves, and giving people our content, um giving people our personality all day long, we do need that that decompress time. That time to decompress. For some people, it's gaming. For some people, it's anime, and I feel like that is beneficial to the mental health. But going back to, like I said, if you stuck in the house days in and days in and binge watching anime, trying to catch up to One Piece in 1 week, that's not good for your mental health. That's not, I was about to say mental health because that's how I talk, but that's not good for your mental health because where's your social interaction? You've been staring at this TV all day. It can't be healthy physically for your eyes, or staring at the phone. You got your neck down, and it can't be beneficial. And if sleep, it can't be beneficial for that as well. So I see it both ways. I see it both ways, but I do think ultimately it can be beneficial. Um, it's a lot of life lessons that's taught in anime. A lot of life lessons that's taught. Um, a lot of things that can carry you. I know me and the other Hashras was talking about that anime it brings a foundation to people who didn't know they need a foundation. For people who parents that didn't have those hard conversations, or things like that, anime kind of opens up that door for you to understand certain social dynamics. Now, granted, they exaggerate it a lot, but you do understand a lot of social dynamics by watching anime. Um, I really think that, um, right now I'm rewatching My Hero Academia, getting ready for season 5. I think about to come out season 6 or season 5, and I didn't spoil. Well, I did kind of read ahead in the manga. But I then people got on me for saying manga, yo. For saying manga. I thought everybody said manga, but I guess it's manga in the rest of the world. Yeah, I'm from the East St. Louis area, so you know it's manga. A lot of people say manga. Now, if you want to be, I guess spicy, you will say manga. You'll put that extra little chef's kiss on there. But we usually do that. Man, what was I talking about? I just rambled. Um, oh yeah, my hero. It's playing in the background. Ida. Yeah, it's playing in the background. But yeah, get ready for that new season. That transition. Man, what's dude name? Not Kyutagiri because they found out he was one of as never mind. I ain't even go for people who didn't watch it. I ain't even gonna spoil it. Yeah, I ain't gonna say it. But yeah, so it was like that coldest transition. Like when his voice changed in the last season, the dude with the hand in the face. I forgot his name. But when he transitioned or got his quirk became awakened. That was amazing. I'm not even gonna lie. And I thought last season was a little mid, but when that man quirk awakened and his voice went from like it was like this at first, and then it turned into like this, confident. Like he was like on some like let's get it. Like I'm like, bro, you the kingpin now. You the guy. He's the guy. He's him. He's Timothy. Himmy Neutron. Him Duncan. Himmy Hardaway. He was him. So I can't wait to that. That's gonna be wild, man. That's gonna be crazy. But back to is um anime good for your mental health? Like I said, it's all contextual. It's all contextual. You don't want to just give one answer to. You don't want to just give one answer to pretty much cover everything because everybody's in different situations and everybody's in different settings and contexts. One of my teachers said, one of my freshman year teachers said, we are contextually bound. Every human everywhere is contextually bound. This hat just kind of feel funny. Turn it backwards. Like every human everywhere, probably can see more on my face, is contextually bound. We are all bound contextually to what our society says, our social constructs say. We are bound contextually to our family traditions are. We're bound contextually to um, our language. So I feel as though when talking about is anime good or bad for your mental health, it is contextually bound. And by contextually bound, for instance, I give you an example. Some of my some of my some of my white friends or friends that are white, they or I don't even want to put a label on to say the friends that are white. Friends that are raised differently, and majority they're white. Um, they grew up being able to say different words to their parents and then not be deemed or looked at as rude. So hearing one of my friends say what to their mom, if their mom were to call them and say, hey, just give a name, Trevor, and they would say, what? Innocent in their eyes. But for me, if I were to say, my mom say, Rudy, come here. And I say, what? We don't want them issues. We don't want the problems. So I'm contextually bound to not say what in that situation. My context bounds me to certain languages to say and to not say. So that's what that's an example of what being contextually bound mean. So when it comes to anime, I believe it's some animes that may not be beneficial for you. An anime that may be a little too much for some people, and y'all gonna get me for this, but maybe some people might not be able to rock with Demon Slayer. Now listen, I love me some Demon Slayer. You slaying demons, do your thing. Tanjiro, that's my boy. I love me. That's the LeBron. That's the LeBron of anime right now. Like it came in the game and it got high expectations and it's succeeding and exceeding it on all sides. So Demon Slayer is the LeBron of anime. Um, but some people might find that the demonness of it is just too much for them, and it might cause them to question, to think about like have nightmares. I wouldn't let I wouldn't let my like a young nephew or a young kid watch it unless like they can handle it, because some kids can handle it, right? It's the same with some psychological thrilling animes. Like it's a really good anime called Death Parade. Death Parade is a really good psychological thriller anime, but some people might not be able to handle that because it's a philosophical and it might get you thinking about things that are not constructive for you specifically. Some people don't like to take their minds into deep realms of thought and what if or possibly or if that. Some people don't like that, and it can cause people to question their existence or question their religion, question their their faith. It can take people down an unhealthy rabbit hole. Not, I'm just saying it's okay to ask questions and it's okay to think and wonder and ponder, but sometimes people lose sight of the fact that these animes are created by other humans. So so it could become a little bit much for some people. But then on the flip side, you have those animes that are motivational. Naruto is a motivational anime. Long, One Piece is motivational, but long, but short motivational animes are probably like My Hero. It's shorter. And last video, Hajino Ippo, I said that Kenichi the Ultimate. Remember last video I was talking about what's his name? That man named Ippo, I think. I don't know, y'all. I'm pretty sure his name is Ippo. But yeah. And yeah, you just really gotta be careful and be mindful of of what of what you watch and honestly what you put inside your spirit. You gotta watch what you put inside your spirit. You just can't accept everything. It's like when they it was like when people would be scrolling and you'll see somebody just like praying over you. Like, hold on, they'd be on TikTok and be like, hey, let me pray for you real quick. And then like it wasn't until I saw this other video and it was just like stop letting people pray for you on the internet. You don't know you don't know who they pray to or who they do what or whatever. So you just want to be mindful of what you allow into your eyes, into your spirit, into your being, because you take that with you. You think about it. You go to sleep. You dream about it. You might not remember the dream, but you probably did dream about it. You just want to be very, very mindful of that. Wow, I really did a podcast on is anime good for you? I think it is. I think it can be. I think majority. it is. Which episode is this? Oh, they picking their teams. They picking their teams. I think it definitely has the potential to be bad for you, and it can actually do more bad than good if you allow it. But I think if you keep a healthy regimen of when you're gonna watch and how you're gonna watch, I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine. Um, this is 30 Black and Nerdy. I'm your boy Rudy Winslow. So peace.
I've been wishing on dreams, is that a problem? Genie, come through, I need you about that bottle. Facing highs, ducking lows, on my toes, never on my pivot. I know I'm tripping, the way I'm living is something missing, but I can't get it. I've been wishing on dreams, is that a problem? Genie, come through, I need you about that bottle, that bottle. Nigga, ain't nothing changed but the range. Nowadays, it's a cope, I need a